A good lesson at small price. Durgadutt was a petty merchant, but being a miser, he had accumulated much wealth. He lived alone in his house, which had a wider compound. One day, he heard that there had been several cases of burglary in the area. He decided to employ a servant who would raise vegetables in the ground around his house and guard the house at night. For this purpose, he employed Neel, a strong and stout villager whom others certified as honest and faithful. Neel proved an expert in raising vegetables. He worked hard during the day and kept a watchful eye on the house as well as the ground at night. But Durgadutt one day thought, since Neel is working throughout the day, he must be lying soundly asleep at night. I must once try him. It was midnight. Durgadutt covered his head with a shawl and stepped out to the rear veranda stealthily. But he stumbled against a lazy cat which gave out an annoyed mew. Neel, who was nearby, peeped out and saw a fellow roaming on the veranda in a suspicious manner. He picked up a stick and was about to try it on Durgadutt, whom he took as a thief, when Durgadutt luckily looked back and shrieked in horror. Neel was taken aback. "What are you doing at this hour of the night, master?" he asked. "I wanted to see whether you are keeping proper vigil at night or not. Once in a while I may surprise in this fashion. Before you use your stick, make sure that you are not using it on me," said Durgadutt, and he returned to his room with a sense of contentment. But the conversation that took place between Durgadutt and Neel was heard by a thief who sat hiding on the other side of the compound wall. Since long he nursed a wish to burgle Durgadutt's house. Now he thought that the opportunity had come for him to fulfill his wish. Next day the thief dressed himself like Durgadutt. He even shaved his head to look like him. At midnight he scaled the wall and entered the house. One by one he tried the locks of all the rooms. He could at last open the lock of the kitchen. Neel saw the thief entering the kitchen, but he mistook him as his master. He felt disgusted at the thought that his master should try him every night. In order to teach Durgadutt a lesson, he advanced, taking soft steps, and locked the room from outside. Inside the room, the thief ate and drank to his heart's content and made a clean bundle of all the utensils. In the meanwhile, Durgadutt came out of his room in a bid to supervise his servant's work again. He opened the kitchen room and entered it. Instantly, the thief pounced upon him and gagged him and bound his hands and legs. Leaving him completely undone on the floor, the thief escaped. Early in the morning, Neel proceeded to the kitchen and opened the door. Imagine his surprise when he saw his master lying on the floor, gagged and bound. Neel freed Durgadutt hurriedly and asked, "How on earth could this happen to you, master? I had locked up the room while a thief was inside. How could the thief change into you?" Durgadutt said how he had opened the room quietly to see if everything was all right and how the thief took hold of him. "Master, it all happened because you could never trust me fully. Thank God that the thief was not able to enter your treasury. You have lost some utensils which were already worn out. You may feel happy that you have earned some good experience at not too high a price." Durgadutt realized that what Neel said was right. He was not suspicious of Neel anymore. Neel guarded the house efficiently and provided Durgadutt and himself with delicious fruits and vegetables from the ground around the house. Please like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Do provide your feedback in the comment section below. Thanks for listening.